3, go.
Action.
All right, let's look at this question, chemistry question, JAM 2009. The question is, the percentage of water crystallization in zinc sulfate heptahydrate is dash. Now, this compound given on the board is zinc sulfate heptahydrate. Now, we are asked to calculate the water crystallization. Now, first of all, what do you understand by water crystallization? When we talk about water crystallization, we're talking about the fixed number of water molecule that is attached to a salt. Now, zinc sulfate is a salt. Now, the fixed number of water molecule attached to the salt is 7 molecules of water that is attached here. And this is what we call the water crystallization in the compound. Now, the mass of zinc is given as 65, the mass of sulfur is given as 32, the mass of oxygen is given as 16, and the mass of hydrogen is given as what? As 1. Now, to solve this question, we say solution. We are going to calculate the mass, the ROM relative molecular mass of the compound from this point to this point. Now, by calculating that, we are using the masses of each of the component elements in the compound. Now, in this, we say zinc is equal to 65. We say 65 plus 32 because sulfur is 1. Now, oxygen here is 4. It's 4 atoms. We are going to say 4 times 16. So 4 times 16 here is 64. 64. Now we are at now the water crystallization. Now, for the water crystallization, this 7 is affecting hydrogen and oxygen. Here, hydrogen is 2. It's 2 atoms. So we are going to multiply 7 by 2. 7 times 2 is 14. It's 14 plus 7 times 16. We are multiplying by 16 because the mass of oxygen is what is 16. And we are using what 7 to multiply the mass of oxygen, which is 16. So 7 times 16 is 112. Now we are going to add everything together. 65 plus 32 plus 64 plus 14 plus 112 is what?
287.
So this is equal to 287 gram per mole. 287 gram per mole is the molar mass, is the relative molecular mass of the compound zinc sulfate heptahydrate. Now, we are not stopping there. We are asked to calculate the water crystallization. Now, for we to calculate the water crystallization, we are going to come back to this. Now, if you look at here, this point, where we have 14 plus 16 is for 7. Okay, let me make it this way. This 7 molecules of water. 7 molecules of water is equal to 7 times 2. 7 times 2 is 14. Plus 7 times 16 plus 7 times 16. 7 times 16 is 112. So 112 plus 14, we have 126 gram per mole. This 126 is only for this water crystallization, which is 7 molecules of water here. Now we are going to add this. Now we are going to calculate. They say we should calculate. Rather, we are calculating now the water crystallization. Now, since we have gotten the mass, of the compound zinc sulfate heptahydrate, we are going to say to calculate the percentage of the water crystallization in the compound. We are going to say percentage of water crystallization in the compound. In zinc sulfate heptahydrate is equal to the mass of the water crystallization, the mass of the water crystallization in percentage. We are going to say 126 over 287, which is the total weight, the relative molecular mass of the compound, times 100 over 1. Now, 126 times 100, we have 12,600 divided by 287 is equal to what? 12,600 divided by 287 is equal to what?
43.902.
43.902. Now 43.90. Look at our option. A is 33%, B is 44%, C is 55%, D is 87%. So which is close to this? We are going to approximate this. This is going to be approximately equal to 44. Because we are rounding down, we are rounding up to the what, to the nearest whole number, which is going to be what, 44%. So option B is the correct answer. We have 43%, which is approximately equal to what, 44%. So option B is our answer. Thank you very much.